Right now, Bitcoin is breaking out of a very important level of resistance, and I will be exactly talk about my price targets, the levels where I think Bitcoin is heading towards next, and much more. Because on today's update video, I will be discussing the upcoming FOMC meeting. I will be going over the classic stock market, where we saw a beautiful W pattern play out, the dollar index, and of course much more on today's update video. So don't forget to slap up that like button. On yesterday's video, we smashed the back above 400 likes. Can we once again do it on today's update video? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let's jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at Bitcoin on that imminent short term, we can currently see after we had the breakdown of this symmetrical triangle, we move towards the downside, and after we've been basically retesting the lows of the previous the lows in the market previously around, we have started to see a bounce from that range, and we have been confirming a small little bounce back towards the upside. If I will be looking at the 1 hour time frame, we can see the bull flag did clearly needed to be extended, but once we were once again retesting it, we bounced from it, and the moment we basically broke outside of the bull flag, we started to see a small little continuation. If I do look at the RSI on the momentum indicator on the 1 hour time frame, we can currently see last time around, Bitcoin was quite overextended, and currently, if we're going to be once again see a further push towards the upside, we could be expecting to see maybe some bearish divergences. But yeah, definitely Bitcoin is looking quite strong right now, and after Bitcoin's basically at that small little downtrend, the RSI completely got reset over here. So that was pretty interesting to see, but more importantly, if we really want to be looking at what currently is going on, I mean, Bitcoin once again is trading between a range, and we're trading between a support and resistance range. And I honestly think that over the course of the weekend, it is likely to see Bitcoin trading around this region right here. The top side is going to be providing resistance, and if we do break above it, we probably are going to see more potential towards the upside, and we're probably going to see a more significant run up. And also the lower side of support, that is where we seems to be bouncing from. So if we do test once again the 20.1k to 20,000 US dollars, we could be open potentially a very good position on it and see a potential bounce happening from of that point onwards. Right now, it is weekend, and over the course of the weekend, I am expecting that the volatility is going to stay low, and be careful, because in the end of the day, usually on the Monday, Bitcoin tends to be trading at its price, where it is also traded around on the Friday evening. So yeah, there could be some volatility over the course of the weekend, but in the end of the day, I expect the Monday price to be around at 20.6k. So let's see how the weekend is going to be playing out all for us. So let's see how the weekend is going to be playing out, and if it will be allowing us to be opening up some new trading opportunities. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin, I am very interested and very satisfied to look at the 4-hourly time frame, because once looking at the 4-hourly time frame, I am looking at a very interesting scenario. I'm looking at this parallel channel right here. What you can clearly see, we've been touching the highs, we've been touching the lows, and basically every single time we also touched the middle line here, we have seen significance getting created. And once again, we got rejected by the top side of resistance on the 4-hourly time frame right here. Very interesting to see. We're once again coming back up here after we retested the middle line. And I mean, yeah, the 21,000 US dollars is definitely going to be a level of resistance to be breaking above here, just like it previously provided resistance for Bitcoin. I mean, if I also I'm going to be looking at the market and going to be setting it on a daily time frame, we can see that actually Bitcoin has been creating quite a lot of these parallel channels in the past as well. We've been creating one large one here in the beginning of 2022, and that one broke down. Then we created another one, parallel channel. We broke down. Then we created another one, another parallel channel, and then we broke down. And currently, like you can see, we're just forming yet another parallel channel. So it's going to be very important to see a bullish breakout outside of this one, because yeah, the last three of them, they did broke bearish, so let's see where this one is going to be ending. But for sure, this is looking very interesting for Bitcoin. And honestly, I think it's important to be looking at the support and resistance ranges. And honestly, if we do break below this lower side of support target, I think, yeah, we are probably going to go and see Bitcoin fall down very quickly towards the downside. But yeah, honestly, if we do break above the top side resistance, it could be, of course, looking very good for Bitcoin in that case. We can see on the 4-hourly time frame if we're going to be looking at that important range I've been talking about. Currently, we've been breaking below it a little bit here, liquidate some short, liquidate some longs, and bounce back towards the upside again. So interesting to see that we're still trading above it. I think that's very good for the market in general. Right now as well, I do have a trade open. I have a small long position here, what is approximately $400 in profit. And this long position is actually getting traded with an algorithm that automatically trades for me. So if you're interested in trading, don't forget to check out CryptoC in the link in the description right now here. Furthermore, if you want to be trading, I would recommend to check out BitGet or Bybit. I do believe in a very good diverse portfolio in terms of your exchanges you're using as well. So make sure that you're going to be having a certain amount on each exchange because yeah, you never know what's going to be happening. And I believe in diversification, so I think it's very smart to be able to be trading on both exchanges. And also, both exchanges are allowing us to have very high deposit bonuses, and you should definitely benefit from the deposit bonuses that they are currently offering in the bear market because it's basically free money where you can trade with. So make sure to check out these exchanges in the link in the description right now. Further on, looking at Bitcoin, the daily time frame is getting rejected perfectly by our important resistance lines, right? So we've been talking about the resistance line right here as well. It is once again getting approached. Yeah, we've been seeing it's a very historical level with a lot of significance, and we can currently see that it is providing resistance. But yeah, as soon as we do break above it, there's basically not a lot of resistance or diagonal resistance to clear anymore. Of course, there are some horizontal levels we could be starting to be looking at, of course, right? But the diagonal resistance will be all broken, and that is going to be a very good development for Bitcoin, and that could be probably allow Bitcoin to even push on further towards the upside. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open if we do confirm the daily candle close above 20.9k. First of all, you will be the first one to know if you are subscribed to this channel, but second of all, it's going to be a very bullish confirmation for the markets. Also, looking at the Bitcoin price action right now on the 3-day time frame, we officially did also close the 3-day candle, and the 3-day candle is right now officially breaking out of this falling wedge pattern. And a falling wedge already, like we told everyone before on the channel, has an accuracy on breaking out towards the upside within approximately 80% of the times. The price target of this insane breakout is all the way back up here towards $30,000. So this is a pretty rare signal that currently is playing out, and I am honestly very excited to see this one happening actually. Also, looking at the RSI, we were creating a small little downtrend on the 3-day time frame together with a small little uptrend, and we did clearly broke bullish of this RSI downtrend, and this is also very good for the Bitcoin 3-day time frame because yeah, on the 3-day time frame there are definitely some very big moves getting kickstarted right now, and this is going to be only have more further on bullish developments for this market. So things are looking quite all right, and actually I think the volatility is definitely going to be picking up even further more in the coming days ahead of ourselves, because in exactly 4 days from now on, we will be having the FOMC meeting. And in the FOMC meeting, we're expecting that we're going to have a 75 basis point hike here, like 86% of the market is already pricing in here. However, if it comes in around 50, where currently only 13.5% of the people is pricing that in, we could be expecting a very big bump. So it is going to be very important to know what the Federal Reserve is going to say in 4 days from now on. So I will be also the one that is going to be streaming the FOMC meeting. And if the rates come in below 75 basis points, we're probably going to pump. If it's going to come in around 75 or even above, we're probably going to see a small little dump. However, there's going to be a large amount of volatility in the market once this event is going to be happening. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash up the bell notification, because I will be live streaming this exact event on the channel. Further on, if I'm looking at the S&P 500, things are looking actually quite all right. The classic stock market has been, of course, previously around getting supported by this range. Then we got rejected, and then we basically formed a somewhat of a W pattern. We broke outside of the W, and actually we had a bullish retest, and we're right now seeing a confirmation and a continuation happening towards the upside. So things are looking good for the S&P 500. We did break bullish of this W pattern right here, and this is also leading for more upside in the classic stock market. And also another reason why the FOMC meeting is very important to watch is because the dollar index is getting influenced significantly by it. And the dollar index, of course, has a direct inverse relationship with Bitcoin. So since the dollar index is right now dropping significantly, Bitcoin has been strengthening a little bit over the past days. And like you can currently see in this chart right here, we were basically trading in a parabolic run up here for the dollar index. And after we broke below the very important parabolic trend line, we basically started to see a little bit of a drop off in the market. And that is definitely a signal for us to start to be looking potentially at the top for the dollar index, because also we do know that the Federal Reserve can probably not hike the rates much higher, and due to that fact, and other currencies are going to hike their rates, we are probably going to see a weakening dollar, a topping out dollar, and strengthening different currencies like the euro or the pound. So that is very interesting to see here. Dollar index is looking to be topping out somewhat right here. Maybe this could be still a formation of a bull flag for the dollar index. Let's see how it's going to be playing out. But right now I want to see that another break below the previous high right here. If we can break below this, previous low right here in the market, and basically below this very important range, I honestly do think if we break below that level, things are going to be looking very good for Bitcoin and very shitty for the dollar index. And that is exactly what we want to be seeing if we want to be seeing more upside happening for the Bitcoin price action right here, right? So yeah, this was it for me on today's update video. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to smash up that like button. It will be highly appreciated. And yeah, if you want to learn on how to copy trade or how to make passive income in the industry, don't forget to check out the videos that are currently popping up above on the video right now. But that was it for me on today's update video. Thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.